Remind me never to get an Uber in Barcelona. Here are my immediate thoughts on Season 6, Episode 7 of Cobra Kai. Hey everyone, this is Lenny here. So we're just going to get into episode 7 of season 6 of Cobra Kai. This episode was titled Dog in the Fight. This was a great episode. I just love this show. I love all the characters and I love the story. So basically, the Miyagi-Do kids are just getting their asses handed to them in the Takai tournament. At the same time, Johnny Lawrence is having issues with Kreese, and Daniel is still trying to reconcile what's going on with the mystery with Mr. Miyagi and his involvement in the Takai tournament and his past. And then we have all the kids and all of their drama. Now, before we move any further, this is just a reminder that this is a spoiler recap and review. So unless you have already seen episode 7 of season 6 of Cobra Kai, I suggest for you to go back, watch that, come back here, because we got a lot of shit to talk about. So in the last episode, Daniel got some information about a mysterious Master Sereno who may still be living in Barcelona. And Daniel gets an envelope from Master Sereno setting up a meeting to get some answers about Mr. Miyagi. Now, Amanda doesn't think this is a good idea. Johnny doesn't think this is a good idea. This is just another distraction around Miyagi-Do. So Daniel takes a taxi or an Uber or something to a location. He is left stranded. Something is lost in translation. He is knocked out. When he wakes up, he is in a dog kennel. Daniel doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know why his captors took him. He's like, I'm an American. I always love when someone comes with that. And he's not getting any answers as to why he is being held captive. Now, he is eventually able to escape. He's able to use a keychain that he purchased and is able to get the dogs to escape as well and have them attack him. But there's another individual that attacks Daniel in the stairway of this abandoned building where Daniel is being held hostage. They have a fight. Daniel's able to escape and make his way back to the Takai tournament. At the same time, like I said, Miyagi-Do is having a hell of a time, particularly Robby. Robby just can't stop staring at Tori. Dude, do your job. You're the captain of the team. Miguel even gets in his face. It's like, dude, you're supposed to be the captain, but you are fucking up. What are you doing? We're supposed to be following you. And it is pretty funny because this level of the Takai has a challenge where they are on platforms and they're supposed to knock each other off the platforms. And everyone's getting their asses kicked on this platform. Hawk's trying to do his thing, but he's getting eliminated by accident by Dimitri. Devin has to resort to sacrificing herself to gain some points for Miyagi-Do until Miguel shows up and he's like, let me show you motherfuckers how it's done. And obliterates two people on his own like he's Blue Beetle or something. Now, while Daniel is out gallivanting, Johnny is left to his own devices to try to train the kids. Chosen, by the way, is just throwing up. He's drank so much that he is just not there. There is some tension between Johnny and the Miyagi-Do competitors. Johnny's like, you guys are getting your asses kicked. There's no heart. What's going on? At the same time, Sam is like, if my dad was here, things might not be as bad, but you treat us like shit. You tell us that we're terrible at everything. You don't give us any encouragement. Now, Devin speaks up because Johnny is her personal sensei, but Sam gets in her face is like, you got knocked off the platform in 10 seconds, so sit the fuck down. Which she does. And this leads to Devin actually admitting to Johnny that she was the one who put the laxatives in Kenny's drink, and that's the reason why Kenny isn't part of the Miyagi-Do troupe in Barcelona right now. Johnny understands and is an understanding sensei and is like, okay, I get it, I understand. It's up to you to tell Kenny and admit to your flaws. And this does inspire Johnny to come clean with Daniel as well, as he is worried about where Daniel is. He leaves a voicemail for Daniel, letting him know that, hey, I do need you. So Daniel finally returns. He doesn't tell anyone what happened, but it does seem like Kreese is aware of what happened with Daniel. So is Kreese the one that got everything set up to put Daniel on this wild goose chase? Now, it does seem like we got camaraderie back between Daniel and Johnny. Their on again, off again relationship just seems to go every other episode. But the episode ends though on a distressing call. It seems like Johnny and Miguel have to leave because Carmen, Miguel's mother, and Johnny's girlfriend, the mother to his new baby, is having some pregnancy complications, and they have to make their way back to the United States as soon as possible. And we leave on that cliffhanger. And once more, I just love this show. I don't care how insane it is. The fights are always great. The characters are so compelling. As I've mentioned before, it's always great to see the characters in this show. This show, in terms of character development, is sort of like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They'll make a lot of progress and then they'll regress and then they'll make more progress. And that's sort of how human beings are. No one is perfect. No one makes perfect forward progress. So it's nice to see that the characters still have their flaws, still have their insecurities, and they still have to fight and battle through them. But I love the cast of this show. This is probably my favorite cast in all of television, just because I love all the kids. Obviously, I love Ralph Macchio and Billy Zabka and Martin Cove. And I'm still waiting for Thomas Ian Griffith to show up because I'm sure he's going to. I'm sure Terry Silver's going to show up. But this episode was wild, with Daniel getting kidnapped, with the Miyagi kids getting their asses handed to them. It was just an insane episode. If I was going to give this a rating, I would give this a super hit. This was a lot of fun. It wasn't the best episode of Cobra Kai, but it was still a lot of fun. But those are my immediate thoughts and feelings on episode 7 of season 6 of Cobra Kai. What did you think of the episode? Share your thoughts, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can get notifications as well. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.